these look like really decisive, smart picks by LMQ.
They were instant almost.
It all just kind of came together right at the end. You know, there's no Tristana ban. I wonder if the Yasuo pick threw TSM for a bit of a loop because they picked it so early, and then no blocking on Trist whatsoever. A lot of confidence from TSM that they can get past with that. And I really wonder what the counter pick is going to be for Yasuo from Bjergsen's side. We haven't seen him on much Fizz, but it is one thing that can cut through the wind wall pretty well.
Yeah. Seeing how it would synergize with the rest of his team right now. Just pretty much 2 champions in water.
Be a lot of late game carrying, yeah. The Nami Fizz synergy under the sea.
But yeah, it's kind of a runaround. They have a good fight squad. If they can get Fizz in there with a Mundo.
It seems like they're going to be going for it. They must just be adjusting mastery pages at the moment. Wow.
Fizz lock in game 1. That's when you got to get those tries in. That's when you got to test the waters. Absolutely. Slow movement up here. TSM seems to have
the gank,
but they don't have the vision in the brush. Simple brush control. Wow, coming up with a bomb for first blood. That is absolutely huge. Flash down as well and heal for TSM.
They want to try and get XiaoWeiXiao though. He burns his tornado, yet he's able to just walk away. Potentially
straight down. Fish goes on. There's the exhaust, but the damage is going to be from amazing as well. XiaoWeiXiao tries to dash back through. This is crowd control coming in. He throws his own ultimate down. Can Ackerman capitalize on this kill? Yes, he does. Dyrus has also come in. He will not be able to get a kill off of this, but they are able to somehow disengage the fight. Vasilli could be getting hit up here. Big moves coming in. Great turnaround. Wildturtle waiting for the Chrono Shift to go down. He's trying to focus the damage in the correct way, but NoName gets in his face, and he's going to make it even harder. Dragon's Rage back to the wall, and they are now so split. Lustboy doing what he can on the back line. Dyrus has enough time to come down to the bottom lane now.
What an escape right there by LMQ. While everything was happening, they managed to get the dragon and then escape the collapse from TSM. Yeah, level 7, 4 more. There's a lot of bomb damage from Ras, but Wildturtle,
that damage,
if he gets up into his grill, can do a whole bunch more. The bombs, though, they're going to try and turn this one around. Remember, they still have the Zilean ult for when someone gets low.
Back and forth, the bomb went on Turtle as soon as the tidal wave came out. A little miscommunication on when they wanted to kill. A flash in, he gets the buster shot, the bomb, there it is. That's the reset, but they're not going to go any farther.
That is some nice 2v2 play by Vasilli and more, knowing their limits and knowing the turnaround potential right there. That's why they want this 2v2 right there. They're playing it well and they're at the level where they are strong. Remember, there's still a Zilean ult right now, so this gank from Amazing didn't use the ult.
Did not. You don't say. Oh, it looks like... Whoa, speed up, going straight aggressive. He gets him on the jump. NoName, baby.
He didn't do the right ward jump.
He's going to go ahead and get the kick. He knows it can activate the last breath. Lustboy's going to be going down, and they are focusing what would be that vision provider. Such a great game so far for LMQ. More 2-1-2. Great kill participation.
They're looking aggressive. How much poke can they actually get down here?
Vasilli could shut Turtle could shut down Vasilli with the damage he's got right now. They decide to back off. That teleport comes in. Amazing. He's going to be left going. He gets the Rune Prison, though. That's going to cancel out any of that movement that he gets, and LMQ just goes ahead and walks that one to the home plate. All these little things just taking against TSM cannot be helping the mentality as well. Best of 5, though. This first game could really just kind of be in LMQ's hands.
Let's see how much damage they get down.
Oh my god. No. Obliterated instantly. Enough slows and crowd control to lock down Dyrus. He'll be getting hit up here. They may actually find Bjergsen in that time. Very nice flash over the thick part of the wall. Dyrus makes that count.
It's not like he's performed poorly either, but he's just not being able to dominate the lane, and by conversion of that, he hasn't been a larger threat if he just gets followed by XiaoWeiXiao, and TSM is getting a little bit bullied on all facets of the map.
Yeah, it almost works against...
Well, that's Baron for sure, because Dyrus is teleported down to the bot lane for a gank.
Oh my gosh, no map control over Baron. TSM is really just trying to claw at anything they can get right now. So far, it's Vasilli. LMQ more is going to go down. They pick up 2 kills, but they may not even notice because the buffs won't show. These guys are going to pop out into lane with a surprise. Just staying just before that engagement, with now Bjergsen having to consider mid, now having to try and play that assassin potential. His shot calling is kind of dwindled there. He's got so many things to think about in this game now. And now it's going to be top lane. LMQ is going very hard into Dyrus. They bring a third one for the party this time. It's enough to take him down. They're going to be able to grab the turret. It gives them the edge to feel like they can play confident, because that's the style they bring all the time. It's pure confidence. Just set up a wind wall and let me dash in front of your turret. These guys are not afraid to go in. Wildturtle's going to be hit up. That's a bomb that he can't get away from. Bjergsen throws down the Zanyas. It doesn't even chump the water.
This is a great fight for TSM, though.
Out the ultimate. XiaoWeiXiao getting hurt. There's the exhaust going down. He's actually able to take down XiaoWeiXiao. Amazing, doing a great job. So, there it is. Ackerman and the team go in a little too hard, and it starts to bite back against them.
Wow, so TSM gets a 5-for-1 ace when all is said is done, and they get the kill onto Bjergsen. Massive.
I gotta see what happens when Wildturtle's in that fight. He got canceled out almost immediately. Oh, he brings over the chum the water, so
what a bait!
Gonna be him.
What a bait!
Indeed, a bait it was. Dyrus is now in the middle of the fight. He's gonna be protecting and peeling as XiaoWeiXiao goes in. He gets the back line to Lustboy, but they're all gonna have to dash away. Bjergsen tries to go for the solo kills, but they all have too much focus on him from LMQ inside the river. TSM now turns face, and they're going straight for LMQ's top and bottom lane. Almost take out Vasilli. And it looks like it's going to be the turnaround once again. Who's going to be the one standing in the end of this one, though? It looks like the TSM bars as they continuously batter down on LMQ. A little bit of a lead is going a long way now.
A 4-for-2, a really split up fight right there. You can see the Zilean ult made them kind of forget about Vasilli for a while, and he took him down. If they get this Baron, though, they may very well be completely even or even ahead in this game.
Chad, it looks like they've just turned the lights out on LMQ, not seeing these engagements come in, a little flustered in the engagements. We'll have to see. Game one definitely proving to be
how
pretty
quick can get this Baron down, though.
That Baron quite low right now. It looks like it's...
Oh, man, the steal is a real opportunity.
Sonic Wave's on, goes in, stolen! Oh, my God, it was actually stolen by Vasilli! Look at him, yelling to the team. They know what they just did, and TSM pretty much gives it back on a platter. Very intense. I'm expecting a tidal wave anytime from Lustboy as they go in here. Wait for that wind wall to be down so it just doesn't get countered. But it's because LMQ is going to want to just go under this turret if they don't get it right away.
It's a little easier to work around a wind wall than it is a Braum shield. So the tidal wave should actually be able to land. They're using it right now, trying to get the turret down. If they can navigate around this, they're going to go.
So close to bubble, just missing Ackerman. Nice sidestep. They lose the turret, and you can see that's the time a team tries to re-engage when the other team is not in position. You've been standing still, firing at a turret, but LMQ is already in the right positioning.
Notice a little bit more caution from LMQ this time around, but it's slowly working for them. Right now, Kha'Zix back in base. Dyrus ultimate still barely on cooldown. Second inhibitor may break the back of TSM. They're going to want to fight this before it goes down. Yet, one of TSM's Achilles heels against LMQ is the unwillingness to go in when it's not 100% fight.
Maybe if that wind wall's down there.
Here they go, baby.
Watching Moore's ultimate. There is the tidal wave. That's what they wanted. XiaoWeiXiao in by himself, and he gets deleted. This gives TSM time to focus. 1 and 2. That's going to be NoName going down. The focus now into Ackerman. Beautiful job on the backside for him to get a kill over himself. And Bjergsen's going to stay alive here. One more bomb could definitely be bad news bears for him, but it looks like they're going to be able to get that one down. Bubble Trouble is the name for that kill. And is on the base. Look, see what was happening during the fight. TSM to leave and try and back.
This has to be the fight. Mundo is behind them with Fizz. They're collapsing.
Here comes Dyrus onto the backside. He's got 4 members focused on him. Vasilli can't do much. He gets hit right into the wall as well. It's going to be amazing. Very low as he jumps out of the fight. What a spread out fight. So much focus to try and be used here. TSM coming out on top once again in their own base. Vasilli very low with that red buff on. Whoa, amazing. Goes for Brute. He gets taken down by NoName, but it will be traded right back to Lustboy. The retribution kills are everywhere.
Look at the stress on TSM's faces right now. They are holding on by a thread. What is it with these game ones of these best of fives? They're always delivering the strongest games. Vasilli lives. He is getting stronger and stronger as this game goes, and TSM's base is getting weaker and weaker. Both inhibitors down. No defending Nexus turrets. The Baron is up. Oh no.
Single
Oh,
plays.
Vasilli!
The plays! You gotta be kidding me.
He's gonna go for the Nexus.
He's got these turret waves.
He could go for the Nexus.
He doesn't even really, he doesn't need though. He's like, wait, there's turrets. No, there's no turrets. I don't need minions. I'm going right for the Nexus. Dyrus is not going to be able to do anything here. Wait a minute. He's considering it.
Just
jump by him. Turn on the rapid fire.
Randwidth to slow him down.
Oh my gosh. He's actually going to take him down.
Oh my god, this game.
Hesitates and considers. Dyrus comes out with the upper hand and TSM stays alive.
LMQ is doing the right thing. As long as they just run away, they know the TSM can't chase for long because there are no turrets or inhibitors to defend the monstrous minions coming into their base. There goes the final outer turret.
Always speeding up Vasilli, making sure the Trist is safe. They're able to dodge the wave. NoName gets a bit of a ride there, but Dyrus is the focus. He's got grievous wounds, it wears off. HP's coming back from the ultimate. This is Bjergsen coming out of the Zanya's. Where's the damage? Vasilli gets chrono shift, whether he goes down or not. He puts himself closer. I like the idea. He's going to be ready to start taking down even more. Game one, without a doubt. Back and forth through the middle, but LMQ finally puts their fall man inhibitor.
Both inhibitors respawn.
They're going to have to get this one. There's too many to be stopped, though. Turtle and Dyrus can only do so much. What a game. 41 minutes in, 22 to 21. LMQ finds the victory.
Game ones in these series, all throughout the North American LCS playoffs, have been fantastic. This one, no exception. TSM definitely had some legitimate shots to win this game, but if we think about the game as a whole, LMQ was in control at the start of the game. They were in control at the middle of the game.